I feel like when you think of watering, you think of like this beautiful watering can and you just go around and it's like the hills are alive type thing. But no, it just for me involves these big gallon jugs and fertilizer, and I take them to the tub and I fill them up. I typically have more of these. I had at least 5. I don't know where the other 3 went. I think they walked away and left, but I'm only left with 2. So I'm gonna make do with what I have. Another baby in this house today. I have my parents' dog Lou with me this week, so I've been... Hi, there you are. Hello. So we've been hanging out this week, but today is Sunday and it's been very gloomy, very rainy, and I am one with the weather. When the weather is sunny and happy, so am I. When the weather is sad and gloomy, so am I. So I try to just focus on some, not smaller things, but smaller tasks that I was needing to do. And so I knew this weekend I wanted to get to watering. I feel like it's been a full week since I watered a lot of my plants. So I figured I'd just kind of show you what I'm doing. I do water all my houseplants with tap water unless they're carnivorous plants or my terrarium. My large one, I keep that one with, not rainwater, with reverse osmosis water, and I get a big jug from my local aquatic shop. And so aside from that, everything else gets watered with tap. So I just added my liquid fertilizer to the containers, and then here I am with the 2. So I'll maybe show you a little bit of what the plants are in their spaces too. I have this cabinet. This is an IKEA cabinet that I modified to have grow lights and the plants in them. And I did do a build of this as well, I believe. Yeah, I did a long form video on this if you are looking for some inspiration. But this cabinet, I keep majority of Hoyas, and I have some Monstera. I have a Monstera mint, an Anthurium, 2 Anthuriums, and then I have a Scindapsus in here. I didn't really think that I was just gonna have majority Hoyas in this cabinet, but I actually become a big Hoya lover. They're so great. I love their blooms, and they thrive on my neglect, and I appreciate them very much so. So I do have a lot of Hoyas in here. Some are actually in bloom or about to bloom, and I'm very excited for it. I just start to wrap it as it overgrows. That's why it's on this trellis. So I wrap it. It's looking for somewhere to climb. And I want you to stay on the trellis, little baby. I do. Right over there. This one has never bloomed for me before. I've grown it since it was probably like a 3-4 leaf cutting. And I'm starting to see little peduncles, and that's where the bloom comes from. So I should be getting something soon. This had some water from last time, and it's still wet, so no watering for this one. I'm not a big fan of this pot with this, but I don't want to move it. This one, yay! This one has 1 peduncle, and this was the same deal. I had grown this from a small plant, and it's been, ooh, here's another little badonk. Hello, friends. And they should be blooming soon. I did not catch the first time it bloomed, so I hope I can catch it this time. I don't use these pots the way they're intended to be used. I think anyway, I do want to switch it out of there anyway. I will eventually. I would prefer just a regular pot. This is another one that I've grown from a small cutting, and it took about 2 years for it to grow like this, and now it flowers and blooms all the time. And it smells beautifully. It's like gardenia. Look. That yellow leaf was bugging you, wasn't it? Yeah, me too. Here it is. Gone. All my plants I keep in pots like these. And so a pretty cover pot with the nursery pot. Clear pots are awesome. If you didn't know that, they're pretty dang great. So I keep them like that. And then when I water, it kind of pools from the bottom. And I'll check it sometimes. Sometimes I forget. But usually I'll go back and I'll see that the water has already soaked up from the bottom anyway. So it makes watering all these plants so much easier that way. And I don't water all my plants on a schedule or at the same time. I don't do that. But I find that they tend to dry out around the same time, but I can tell by checking the leaves. I check the substrate. And these just so happen to almost all need to be watered at the same time. Ooh, you're dry. Very dry. These two. A tray underneath. Welcome to the plant room. Oh, my knee cracked, ouch. Oh my goodness gracious. Wee, puppy. Wee, puppy. Now I know what you're asking. Now, Krystal, why do you have a plant room? Isn't your whole house a planty house? It is. This house started with just one room with plants. Then over the years, it has evolved to a plant house. But I still feel like I like to have a designated plant space, because I want to live in a jungle, but I want it to be an organized jungle. So if I had just shelves and just so many plants all over, I know that it would overwhelm me. So I like to have my designated place where I have nothing but plants, and then I have plants sprinkled throughout the main living areas, if that makes sense. It has to be, like, it makes sense in my brain. So I hope you get it. You thought my fiddle was dead, huh? You thought it was dead. It's alive. It's very much so alive. Look at her roots. Will I be repotting her right now? No. She is fine, but she is dry. She needs water. Very proud of myself for keeping this one alive. If you've followed me for a while, you know that she is my kryptonite. And I won. Well, shh, I'm kidding. We're in this together, okay? Don't die. I love you. Oh my lord. This is my lady slipper orchid. How incredible is she? She is just everything and more. These are all blooms. They've been blooming for weeks now. Ay, uno se me cayó, la pobre. I'm so sorry. Well, that's one. That is just stunning. So this is actually my beef bar corner. But during the summer, spring and the summers, the beefs, the cactus, they all live outside. So I just had my big girl here so she could have her spotlight. But yeah, these were all blooming. Golden chicken fern, She's as fuzzy and beautiful as she looks. Hi, Nosy. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Oh! You got growth coming from there. Good job, sister. High five. I have 4 that I'll end up taking to the shower. Hey, hey. This can dapsis too. Let go, let go, let go. It's always so awkward doing this part. These blooms were on their way out, but we have new ones forming there. Oh, you're so pretty. That needs water. I need to fill that up. I have all these in little self-watering pots. So I'm gonna fill this up actually right now that I have you. Oh my gosh. That was a very dramatic fall. Yay, this one too. Look at you blooming. You pretty girl. This is Case Simply Put. This is where I've ordered all my African violets from. Highly recommend. Ooh. I'm gonna go clean that off. I'll be back. Okay. Better. And I think that's it for in here. This is a Syngonium albo that I'll probably show how to get together in a short. Cause she is, look at that. She's wild. She's out of control. Okay, I think that's it for in here. I need to wash these dishes really quick because I have these mounted plants that I need to water in the sink. It's a leafless orchid. She blew in! How beautiful that is. Can you see it? Look at those blooms, they're so pretty. I have 2 of these. I'm gonna put them in my aquarium to soak for a few. Watch yourself, fish. Careful, fishy. There we go. I haven't done a long form video since I have made my garden, so here's my garden. She is kind of growing wild and free and I like it. I have a lot of tomatillos. I don't know if I want to collect those right now because I want to do it when I am closer to just making a big batch of salsa. And today I don't really want to do that. But I think I have some tomatoes to pull. I only have, I'm gonna wait. There's a couple orange ones, but I'm gonna wait a little longer. But I do have some, oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. I've never seen one of those before. Why are you here? Why are you here? What do I do with you? Ew, that's kind of gross, no? Should I be excited? Clearly, I didn't know. I was like, what are you? Are you good? Are you a good guy or bad guy? Either way, I don't use any kind of pesticides on my garden. I've kind of let nature take its course. I feel like the birds, I have bunnies here. I have so many animals that have made their way into the garden that I don't mind sharing. So this is a black swallowtail caterpillar. It is found most of the time eating on your parsley. Sure enough, she is on my parsley. She's gonna probably eat away at some of my parsley. It's okay, I don't mind sharing. There's actually a bee right there. Okay, I don't know if you're picking it up right now, but it is eating at my flowers. It is just a whole, I love this garden. It is just having a garden this size. I've never had a garden this size, and so seeing everything grow and seeing all the just life occurring here, I love it. So I'm gonna let my little guy stay and munch away. Do what you need. Oh, and I was gonna show you, it will turn into this black swallowtail butterfly. Yeah, you're so pretty. Look at you. You're gonna be this. You're gonna share. You're gonna be you this. You're gonna be this. How beautiful. Meantime, I'm gonna steal the kooks. One kook. Two kooks. Oh, look at that. When I planted these, I initially had planted them too close together, so I went and I spreaded them out, but I don't think I spread them out enough, so they are growing in pretty small. I've never harvested onions before. I've never grown onions before myself, so this is my first time harvesting these. So let's see, I'm just gonna take one. Oh, you're so sweet. You're precious. I love you. You're not gonna do much for me in my meal, but I love you nonetheless. I'm gonna take this one too. Oh my gosh, look, the two of you can do some things. Cool beans. My arm isn't long enough for me to hold the camera like this, so I just put you on a pot. But I'm gonna wash off the veggies that I collected, and I had a couple things from earlier this week. So I'm gonna wash those off, get those put away, and then Sundays are usually my meal prep days, and then I go and I may film. I don't think I'm gonna film today. I tend to wait to film when I have energy. Like, I like to be energized in my videos, and today was just kind of more of a chill day. So I may not do that, but I gotta wash and just get ready for the week. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of some of the watering in a vlog today. I'm trying to get some consistency back into long form videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.